Hey, what's up guys? So you know it's best here. The Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is a fantastic all-around phone, but my favorite thing that I've been testing out on it so far is of course the camera. Yes, I am a sucker for cell phone cameras, and this is one of the best ones that I've used. And in this video, I'm just going to show you some of the pictures and videos that I took in a recent camera test. So let's jump right into it. And this first photo is one of my favorites because this was taken at a barbershop that I go to, and this was in the morning time. So you had that sunlight coming in through the windows, but you can still see the dynamic range in this photo still is very excellent. The shadows are still dark, but you still have a lot of detail all throughout the photo, and it's still incredibly sharp. And even when you use the 2x optical zoom that you do have this Note 8, since it does have two cameras, you're able to really still see a lot of detail. It does lose a little bit of quality, so it's not going to be absolutely just the same as it was before, but you still are able to get some really usable photos out of it. Now, I do have one negative about the camera, and that's really just dealing with the software itself, where I found that a lot of my photos that I've taken have been a little overexposed, and I found myself having to adjust that exposure more so than I have in the past. Now, this first photo is the one with no adjustments, just hitting the shutter button, but now this one is the one when I actually turn that exposure down just a little bit, and you can see that difference between the two is very noticeable. And the Note 8 also does a great job at taking photos of moving subjects, and this butterfly was not sitting still. Well, it was sitting, but the wings were flapping on it, so I had to take about 3 or 4 shots to get a good one, but when I was able to finally get the good one, it turned out fantastic. And again, this is while it was moving its wings, but you can still see as we punch in here, it's a lot of detail, still incredibly sharp that you get from the image. But now the big new camera feature on the Note 8 is the live focus mode, which allows you to take shots like this. And it looks fantastic because it allows you to keep your subject nice and focused and blurs that background out. And this is fantastic for portrait shots. And yes, we did see this feature be released in the iPhone 7 Plus last year, but this is a fantastic addition to have on this Note. And this mode really doesn't work that well indoors, and needs a lot of light to really make this happen. So if you're trying to use this indoors, you may have to take multiple shots to get it right, but outdoors and plenty of sunlight, you can get an image that comes out very well 9 times out of 10. All right, let's go ahead and move on and take a look at some of the video that this Note 8 produces. Now, this is 4K video coming in at 30 frames per second. And the one thing I really like about these cameras is that both of them have optical image stabilization inside of them, which you don't find that in every single dual camera setup on a cell phone. More likely, the one will have optical and the other one will have electronic. But in the Note 8, you can see as I'm walking, I zoomed in with the 2x zoom to the other lens. You can still see the stabilization is working. It does start to get a little bit of a jelly effect once you actually use the 2x optical zoom, but it's better than the electronic image stabilization that happens in a lot of phones, so I'll take it. All right, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and shut up for the rest of the video and continue to show you some more 4K video that I took with this Note 8. But also be sure to follow me on all my social media networks, especially my Facebook page, where I'm going to be uploading a photo album with all the photos that I took from this photo test that I didn't show you in this video. But like always, leave your comment down below what you think about this camera test, and I will catch you later. Peace.
Boy, it's getting hot. Yes, it is. Snoop Dogg is on the mic about as crazy as baby.
Smiling?
Oh, I just hit one.
Got Gordon.
1, 2, 3. Count.
That one opens now, but come on in. Come on in.